Hello everybody, welcome to Link Scale Models. Thank you so much for stopping by today for Wednesday show and tell. If it's your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. And if you find you might like this type of stuff, maybe you could give me a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe. That would be great. No politics here, and I don't talk bad about nobody here. Alright, so I'm just getting to sit down here at the bench today. I've been pretty hard all day. I don't know how you just do it down south, man. The furthest south I've been was New Jersey, and that's when I was a kid doing art shows with my dad, and then now east lately. So yeah. So all right, I'll flip it around and show you what I got today. Okay. Okay. First of all, here's my shop card. If anyone would like one, I'd be more than happy to send you one. I haven't gotten any in a while, so if anyone would like to swap, please hit me up. Alright, so this is my car on that, and I had put the body on this. I didn't snap it all the way down, but just to get some kind of idea how it was looking and how it was going to sit. And I noticed in here that inner fenders, I hadn't painted them. So I wound up painting them. And so I did that, and I did that yesterday. And I have a question. So when I put a body on the chassis, I never glue them in. Do you guys glue them in? I don't. I'm just curious. All right, and now, right now, after this video, I'm going to paint the vent windows with my Tamiya chrome paint on both sides and get that done so I can put the window in. Then I had an accident with Mr. Gasser over here. I moved it to look at it the other day, and it hit the floor, and it's kind of hard to tell, but you guys know you got to put that mouth in before you glue the halves together. Well, when it hit the floor, that mouth popped out. You can see the tongues no longer lined up. So I kind of held it down like this, and I did the best I could at contact points with super glue to get it back in there. And the steering column and shifter knob was just white glued in there, so I gotta get that all back together. And then, oh geez, poor guy. And then I put together last couple days this Chrysler 440. That came in the 49 Mercury AMT kit. Came out all right. I do have to put the distributor cap on because I dropped it and I found it today. And so I got that engine, and then there's the Hemi that was in the 68 Dodge. All right. And I went to put my what do you call it? My El Camino, the box. I went to put that away the other day. Well, not the other day, yesterday, and I realized the radiator is still sitting in there, so I have to put the radiator in the El Camino. Then it's done. But I do need to do that. I was like, oh wow, I forgot the radiator. All right, I'm gonna move you a bit. I want to show you something. All right, this is my suitcase right here. It's an old Samsonite. You guys might remember the commercial with the gorilla throwing it around. I've had this thing for at least 25 years. I really like it. It's my suitcase, and I have no plan on getting another one. So I'm gonna go back to the bench here slowly. All right, so I have told you that I was in the antique business for like 10 or 12 years. And I thought I would I would share how I got into the antique business and what part that suitcase played in it. So I'm going to flip you around and I'll tell you my little story. Then we'll call it done. Okay, so me growing up as a kid, I had a neighbor, Davey O. Uh, we went to school together from kindergarten right up. We graduated together, and then we wound up working at the same restaurant. And so one day I went in. I had called in an order. I forget what it was, but it came for $9. So I gave him a 10. I says, "Keep the buck, Davey O," and he slides it back to me, and he says, "No, you keep it. Spend it wisely." Like he was telling, uh, I don't know the word I'm looking for right now, but he was like, "Spend it wisely," like daring me. You know what I mean? And so I said, "Davio, I'm going to show you I will spend this dollar wisely." So the girl I was dating at the time, uh, I liked the Grateful Dead. I didn't follow them around the country, but whenever they're down here in New England, Mass, Rhode Island area, Jerry Garcia, the Grateful Dead, I'd be going to them. So I was quite a deadhead back then, and in my town there were a lot of deadheads. So what I did is I took that dollar bill and I went to the store and I bought enough string to make 3 friendship bracelets. So I sold them for $1 each. So now I had $3. So then I had enough to buy enough string to make 9 bracelets. So on and so on until I hit $100. When I hit $100, I took the money out of my pocket to buy the resale license. Uh, but that $100, now I could order. I used to order through this company called Gypsy Rose, and if I ordered $100, it was free shipping. And so I started selling. Uh, I started selling bumper stickers, incense, crystals, patchouli oil, uh, tie-dye T-shirts. I bought dye and I bought the T-shirts. I used to make my own tie-dye T-shirts, sell them, and then I just kept getting, as I sold that, then I started buying licensed Grateful Dead shirts to resell. I had Mexican blankets. I had Guatemalan shorts. I had all that stuff the Deadheads like. Well, anyway, so I had that, and then then I met a girl, and we started going to yard sales, and there was so much stuff there that even if we didn't need it, it was like, wow, someone could use this, and we started picking up. Then we had so much stuff, we wound up having our own yard sale, and one day we bought a bureau for $10. So at our yard sale, we sold it for $25, and we're thinking, oh wow, we made $15, So one day, a couple of weeks later, we happened to go to Putnam to the antique stores, and the bureau we sold, it was the exact one that we could tell by a mark that was on it. He had it for $225. So we looked at each other, and we're like, oh wow, we're getting into the antique business. So that's what we did. And so that $1, I don't know how many tens of thousands of dollars I made from that $1 there. But and I had some real cool stuff back then because uh, I wasn't building models back then, but I would pick them up. Here in Greenville, Rhode Island, there was a hobby store, and the guy was big into airplanes, and I would pick up, back then I'd pick up get to pick up some pretty old planes, and then I had something, I forget, it was a TV show or movie or something. It was some underwater little vessel. It was in a small box, but I got $225 for that. I had a 100 Aurora Thunderjet slot cars in great shape. Uh, I was picking them up. Then at a flea market one day, a guy had one of those 3-tier uh, uh, tackle boxes, and when I opened it up, it was all the Aurora slot cars. So I forget how many I got that day, but that was used for my collection. And then I wound up selling them all for $500, and that, I kicked myself in the butt for that. Then I had like a 12-inch Marx Brothers Frankenstein, a remote control. You walk behind it, and the guy I bought that from, him and his brother were into all the horror movies, and I bought like 5 Aurora model kits that were of the monsters, but they were all built up. So yeah, so that's how I got into the antique business and made tens of thousands of dollars with $1 bill. All right, that's it for today. Try to make time for your hobbies. Be safe, and I'll see you Sunday. Thank you.